to grab 2 persons. I would like to call Mr. Bertel. Just step in front here. Just give Mr. Bertel a round of applause. In this class, we believe in 3 things: volunteering, telling, and of course the best, volunteering people. Alright? So, I would just like Mr. Bertel to please come up here. Just stand right here. Right here. Right here. This side. To my left. Good. After this, show anybody. After that, show anybody. Alright? Good. And I would like, what's the code? Miss Gail. Give Miss Gail a round of applause. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright? Is anybody's team again? What are you naming this team from? A plus. A plus. Alright, so A plus. And what's anybody's team? A plus plus. Okay. A plus plus. Wow. A plus plus. Right? Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 persons on each team, right? In this game, you have to participate. You have to get up, you have to move, you have to use your brains a little bit. Remember, we had some training, right? We had some training and we talked about things that are important for your business. Things that are important for your business. Right? So I have 2 judges here who's going to judge how well you receive your knowledge. Alright? So A plus. So I like team A plus to please stand right here, please. Team A plus to stand right here, please. Team A plus just to be right here on this side. Right here on this side. And team A plus plus to come on this side, please. To come on this side, please. Team A plus plus to come on this side. To come on this side. Alright? Come on this side. We are all about reinforcements here. We are all about reinforcements. Alright? That's why there's no cheating. That's like you come on this team. Come here. Alright? You come on this side here. Alright? I know that have allegiances and people's manners and etiquette and all that. What it is? Your finish, right? No, you work for that. You work. Alright? So we have this game, very easy game. The aim of this game is to collect all the cups and bring it to your scorekeeper here. Easy, right? So I just go along the road, bam, 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 one at a time, not everybody at once. Grab the cup. Bring it here. There's a clue on the cup. I don't know what you do is find the clue, read the clue. When you read the clue, somebody in your team has to get what that item is based on the clue. You have plenty thing in this course. They have answers, they have right? Once you get it right, we're watching people for ways. They just feel this boy, cheating a boy, turn so boy, turn so. If they get it right, get it right. better see the paper. But they don't look at the paper. Oh, watch. I tell her that I would go. Alright? I might not have these lawyers. Once you get right, get the points. First one to get all right, but the first one to get all right in 90 seconds. Wins. Right? So you can't grab all the cups in 90 seconds? No, one at a time. Right, because here we go. Everybody understand the rules of the game? Easy, simple. No, they can hear. They don't read it out amongst their peers. And somebody had to guess the answer. Answer? Come closer to this. No, you don't put it. No, yeah, you tell them really hints. They tell them really hints, right? They really hint amongst them. So they tell them any cup. Anyone cups it. Yeah, that's the money cups. Right, there's cups on this side and these cups on this side. But this side I come on this side. I don't know. Alright, no problem. Start again. Bloody whistle, Mikael. Bloody whistle. Is it like? No. I hear the shit. Bloody whistle. Good. Alright. I really hint, fellas, the hint is I really hint. What are the things that is? Give me the answer. Tell it to the lady. Is it right? Is it wrong? Right. Nice. Right. If it's no, you go back again. If it's yes, get a point. Rest it up on the side. Next. Right. Good. There we go. Ready to start. Yes.
So if it's yes.
If it's yes, then get him up.
But you meant may go up for another cup still.
Yeah, you go up for another cup.
They said only if they said no, go up for it.
Alright.
You're wrong.
Good point. Thank you for that clarity.
Either way.
Yes or no, you want all the cups successfully solved until the front. Yeah? It does come to the answer. Yes, you're right. You still better than anything else, people. Yes, you will teach students. Alright. Okay, Max. Get set. Go. There's a clue in the cup. 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 Read. They have to tell you what the correct answer is. They have to tell you what the correct answer is. Come on. What's some action music here? What is this? What is it? What is the clue? Read it off, everybody. You get the answer? We're reading clue. It says, I developed the unique characteristics that differentiates your good or service. What is that? I developed your unique characteristics. Which one? Come on. Which one? Did you get the first one right? Yeah. You right today? Okay. What is it? I developed the unique characteristics that differentiates your good or service. Who is that? I go for next one. Did you get the next one right? You got it 20 minutes of time this one? Congratulations. Congratulations. So we have I am, any, many different ways to inform and interact with customer. Promotion, very good. What's the next one? Let's go, let's go.
Why do you like to have me son?
Because that's what you guys. That's what you guys. Hey, this is the time. People to get the time. To get the time. Here, all right. What is this one? What is this one? We have a time, right? 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. Too slow. This is one. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I think these two things are mechanic. I think they're mechanic. I got you very much. I got you very much. Mechanic. 1 more minute. You can wait a minute. Okay. Mechanic. Wrong. Hey, no hits, boss. You start playing. No hits. They haven't played. Wrong. Come again. Lord, next one, please. Come in, please. What does one say? Boom, bam, bam. Imagine the thing. You say this so, but you know it.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Hey. Plus.
Time out. Okay, extra 5 seconds.
You get an extra 5 seconds? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dice it.
What's I have there?
You want to settle around. What's the last one? What is that?
Exit plan.
Which is I need to look at that. Alright, let's get team A plus plus or number plus. Number 4. Good job, good job, good job. So basically, this is just a reinforcement of what we do. I put the description so that you can, at the end of the day, know what you're talking about when it comes to marketing. Marketing is not just marketing. So we have, I am where your customers are. I will find your distribution place. I am what people pay for your goods or services. Price. I am many different ways to inform and attract your customer. Promotion. About promotion, different ways to attract them. Direct, social media, publicity, and the various systems and procedures used to get your products to customer. Process. Systems is process. Procedure is process. I am the overall appearance of your brand or your company. Physical appearance. I am a description of your goods or services in general terms. Product. Remember we said about product? Function. Sorry, features, not function. We said that product. Describe the features, not the function. Good. I am the expected flow of sales for your business. Sales estimation. That is part of your marketing. I develop the unique characteristics that differentiate your good or service, which is characteristics. Think characteristics that differentiate your good or service. These people are people. The people is part of your marketing. Yeah? You guys got that right? Alright, so good.
Yeah, this was one of the best things. You know, that church started sleep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of energy was put into it. Just it. I think I want to remember this. When you said only quiet time, I say, wait, I lost that expensive price and then will give me because I didn't remember process well. Never again. Alright? Never again. So, good. Now that's done. I would like to, as promised, go into some forms of financing. Alright? We sent the request and no stranger to you all, Antilles Credit Union responded and they would like to talk to you about their products and services, or not really products and services. They should be here for the product training. They don't describe function, they describe features. Let me see how they pull out all the scopes, let's see if they do the features part well enough, right? No problem. Listen, very, very smart guy. So we want to wrap our minds around. Now I can say this as a consultant, I have no allegiances. Right? I say it like it is. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, whichever government in power, it doesn't matter. Whichever funding you apply for and you don't get, that still doesn't matter. What matters is you as the individual. You are entrepreneurs, understand that this is a journey, this is a process. You will get some no's, but you will get a yes. Alright? So us bringing these persons to talk to you is just for you to be aware of potential yeses. Alright? Your success is not determined by external factors. You, on the inside, must make yourself resolute that I am going to be successful in this business. Alright? That's the takeaway here. Alright? So without further ado, let's welcome Anthony's Credit Union.
whole style about me. I am happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation from Network. We are happy to support all of these initiatives, especially our young entrepreneurs. Normally I start by asking everyone to raise their hand and tell me if you remember. But because I know 3/4 of these faces here, I know half of your members already. And the rest, I've seen at different events as well. So thank you all for coming, thank you all for being here, and I hope that you continue on. So we are here to talk about fueling working class. We're talking about startup money. Everybody here has either a concept for a business, either a business plan, or they already have a startup business. I already see we have the best pizza and something that today we're at here. I know we have some cosmetics, I know we have very accomplished, very good software in the corner here. And I am here to talk to you all about fueling a great with some humanity credit. So, right, so by the end of today, we have five points. We would want you to know smart money habits. We would want you to explore funding options for your startup business. We would want you to explore and understand the importance of financial planning. We would want you to be introduced to the services of Anthony's Credit Union if you have not been a member already. And of course, we want you to be inspired to take action. Nice, thank you very much. So a little bit about me. I'm a little different word. My name is Bill Edmonds. I am the Senior Youth Officer at Anthony's Credit Union. My department is responsible for the youth development program, given that we are actually focused on helping your children and your nieces, nephews, granted you have a 28 composition here, but relatively empowering young people to understand money management as well as financial literacy, in addition to forward education. I've been doing an Anthony's Credit Union since 2011 in different departments. I settled in the youth department in 2013, and in 2016, I adopted the role of the senior officer. So I'm responsible for dealing with all the schools in our program. We deal with 21 schools, 2 secondary schools, the remainder primary schools. I have a degree in mass communication and semantic from COSAT. COSAT is a very good institution for the I also, through the wonderful influence by my government back here, I completed the certificate in corporate credit and management in 2021. And last year I was awarded the CCC Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions Youth Successor Scholarship. That just allowed me to attend the CCC convention in St. Kitts. And it was really based on my wisdom development and active credit union. So I'm a second. So a little bit about Anthony's Credit Union. We were established in 1948 through the work of the Anthony's Petroleum Company. We were officially registered on the 11th of May 1949 as a 66 credit union in Trinidad. In 1989, the development program was launched. Our leadership at that time spoke to many of the schools in the area, both Labyrinth and Point, and we were able to establish a wonderful relationship with them, and we continue to that to this day. And in 2023, our last audit period, we are currently on 2024, we realized a share base of 240 million. So that's not fair, right? Now the role of financial planning. Financial planning is the roadmap to it. I don't have to go into that because we all are already in the process of living a world. But we want to be able to help you in that process. We have a full complement of very knowledgeable and very capable loans department. We have very competent and capable credit department. We have very capable and competent staff. Now, understanding the importance of financial planning, it means to help you track your costs of your business. When you think about certain costs, your market research, you're thinking about your products, your inventory, all those things, it helps to create that plan. And it also helps you to understand your cash flow. I don't have to get too much into that because you also have an understanding of that already. But I just want to emphasize that it's important to think about, especially when you're seeking finance. We require certain documentation from you as business owners to substantiate the validity creativity of the business. We really and truly invested in entrepreneurship, but we also have to be compliant with the law. Now, understanding it is a really important part because, as you will know, startup cost is important to the perpetuation of the business. So what I tell people all the time is think about these key points of view. Your market research, thinking about who your customer is, where they're coming from, what they want to buy from. Is the industry or competitive? At the reference pizza, we don't have a lot of food options in our. So when the pizza came, I was like, why not support them? It's a community base, it's also something I love to do. But also, it gives people in the community jobs. It gives people in the community access to a product that they will have to go here. Quite different. Not that far, but it's still considerable distance. Right? So think about all those things when you talk about markets. Think about your professional fees, your business registration fees. How much does it cost to register a business? I don't know. 600. Think about all those costs as well. Think about all those costs as well. Think about your legal fees, right? If you want to insure your business, if you want to protect your business, if you have any claims against you, whatever. Right? Think about your marketing costs. I did before piece of marketing, we will pay like your market. That's not price, but a business promotion. I felt like I was back in school at that point in time. Right? Think about using a website. If you want to use the social media to the best of your ability, sponsor posts, reaching people, how are you reaching people like that? Also think about your inventory. If it is that you sell soap or cream, if you want to buy flour and all the people pizza, whatever else, you need to think about those costs. And of course, insurance. I think it's important to insure your business in case anything happens. I know that's not something a lot of people think about, but I think it's important to go through the partnership with Lenco, you will understand why it's important to use it, right? Now, the sources of startup capital, I've identified 5. We have your personal savings, which I know we all go and touch. We have friends and family. There was a bigger thing, but I want to bring it down to friends and family in case more you. We have financial institutions such as Anthony's Credit Union, grant and development programs such as Netco, as well as business partners and investors. So we think of personal savings, oftentimes this is a source of capital. You save that a lot of money over the course of your life to be able to do business, right? Using a personal savings shows commitment to your business. And what that says is that you have a vested interest in, one, doing something that you have a passion for, doing something you want to do at the end of the day, but it also shows that you are committed to doing anything you can within legal means to get your business off the ground and have it ground. When we talk about friends and family, they can oftentimes be flexible and supportive, but it also comes with a level of understanding and some relief. Some family members might say, yeah, of course I'll fund the business, yes, of course I'll partner with you, yes, of course I'll give you money. But at the end of the day, sometimes something might happen. The weather might change, or you will blow, something will happen. It's not something that we shouldn't explore, but there are other options, such as the financial institutions. Financial institutions are important when you're thinking about the validity, the credibility, and the survivability of the business. It is really important to think about how you finance a business from that time. You don't necessarily have to use a personal savings to fund a business and so on as want to. But if you do seek out a loan at a financial institution, something happens to credit union, you would be able to have some cost to offset it, see something will happen. And your personal savings could be stored at credit union as well. And your shares in the process will go into that. Right? And this credit union offers you tailored solutions. Once you talk to us, once you're honest with us about what you want to do, how you want to do it, and exactly what you want to do it, we will do everything in our power to help you achieve that. And we will do everything in our power to help you achieve that. And again, thank you very much. Right? We talk about government and grant programs. Youth entrepreneurship is important. It's a really big thing now, especially after coming out of the pandemic. We saw a lot of businesses go down, we saw a lot of businesses come up as well, because we have to change the ways in which we do business, not just as a credit union, you're as well. So there are different organizations such as Mentor and YDT, I think, these business journals people, which will offer you different types of financing for different things as well. And of course, they may be competitive, but oftentimes a grant is something that you have to pay back. So I'm not going to advocate not coming to the credit union, but I would say that's another option as well, right? It can also be another option. So you might get a grant from Metro or YDT or wherever. It might be enough to come to the credit union and talk to us to the deal. Right? You also have business partners and investors who will literally help you with your business. Anybody who was Shark Tank, you know about it before? Right. So the same way going from our panel and saying, well, I'm giving you 25% equity, I'm giving you 5% equity, or this amount of stake for this amount of money. Once they believe in your product, once they believe in the service, they'll be able to help you. And again, you can still offset your expenses from that by any of the other options we have talked about. So credit unions can help you too. Some of us will be wondering what a credit union is, because I know for me, it took some time for me to understand what a credit union is, because I started saving at a credit union when I was 4 years old. My grandmother gave me $5 one Tuesday in primary school, and said some people are going to come to your school and they're going to call for credit union. Go to them, give them the $5, they'll give you a receipt, they'll give you a money. I didn't know what it was. She just told me that we do, and you know what? Granny said so, yeah, they do. So when they came, I gave them money. The next week she gave me another $5 for the same thing. So what she did, and what the credit union did, was they gave us an opportunity to understand the responsibility of depositing that money for yourself, but also seeing the value that you're getting back from it. A credit union is a not-for-profit member-owned organization. So once you are a member, you are part owner of the organization. So that means that you do have a say in how things are done. It's a really democratic organization, and for AGM every year, we invite members to come out, talk about the year of operations, well, from the terms of operations or finances, etc. And we also want them to vote to be elected or to vote people onto the board of directors or credit committee or supervisory committee. When the credit union grew, when you grew up, the credit union grows, because you're able to now put in more money to the credit union, you're able to now finance yourself, you're able to now finance your employer. When you become a shareholder, you become a partner, as I said, but you also receive something called dividends. Different organizations operate in different ways. We try to help our members by giving them back those dividends. Dividends are a small percentage of the surplus that is equally distributed back to members at the end of the year. Those dividends go directly back into their account. Some organizations, which are unions, oftentimes they come and collect a check for your dividends. So they give away the money, technically in the same way that we do, but we try to hold it as much as possible for you, so that in the event you do want to access another loan, in the event you do want to access other funds or sources of income, you have that available for you. If you were to give you a check today, you're going to spend money tomorrow, right? Because you want to say you want to do things for your business. You have children at home, you want to send them to school, you want to buy groceries, you want to do everything. But those dividends go back onto your account, meaning that that is free money for you. Who doesn't like free money? I know I like free money. I like to double, right? So think about how you use the credit union to your account. I would say at this point that the credit union might not have specific business services, but the credit unions would be able to help you with your business expenses. Once you talk to us and so on, to provide certain documentation, and we are always willing to help when we provide those things. Even if you don't have those things, we're willing to help give you options to get those things. Yeah. So credit unions, we function similarly to a bank, in that we offer loans, we make deposits, we give back money, but it's in a different way. We're very community-based, community-oriented, and we are people-first. And the commercial banks, they may give you $30,000. But that $30,000, there are certain stipulations, I can't name them all, that they request from you. They freely give you money. credit union does that as well, but because we are people-centered and people-focused, some people may feel like you're trying to get into the business of your business, but that's not the case. We're trying to help you at the end of the day understand what it means to be financially literate, financially secure, financially sound, but also financially responsible. Yes, it seems like an invasive conversation, but again, once you are open and honest with us about what you're using money for, because at the end of the day, the credit union is responsible and you have to be compliant to the law of Trinidad and Tobago. We have certain reporting to do, we have certain things to take care of, all in the interest of the US. So to show the benefit of our credit unions, this is a look at credit unions across the globe, not just Trinidad and Tobago. There are over 74,000 credit unions across the world, with over $3.7 trillion in assets. Credit unions are in 104 countries. We have over 400,000 members, and a penetration rate, meaning that we have a stake in the economy by the deposits that US members make, across the globe of 13.5%. And the credit union structures are different across the world, but there are certain bodies that report the statistics. They get statistics from the international body, then the regional body, and then the local bodies as well, right? So you can see that credit unions are for you, built by you, for you. So the role of this credit union, how we can help you? Open an account today. If you don't have one already, I will encourage that you do so. I can tell you, and I'm not say, I always say this. I don't just say it because I work at the credit union, but I have seen the benefits of the credit union for me as a person, for my family, but also members as well. My grandmother opened the account when I was 4 years old. When I started working at the same space, she told me, make sure I take your account, whatever, because I was growing at that point in time. But it has helped me to finish not 1 but 2 degrees. It helped me to buy my car, first car. It helped me to renovate my parents' home. It helped me to travel. It helped me to do a lot of things that I saw as grand impossibilities, but the credit union has really been there for me as an employee, but also as a member. It's been very beneficial, and I know I can come from 2 people who would have said that the credit union would have helped me for that. Right? So, in order to become a member, if you're not a member already, you require 2 forms of ID, a utility bill. If it's not in your name, it's not a problem. We have an authorization letter that the person who's named the bill is on the sign. And if that person is deceased, again, not a problem. Once you have access to that certificate to say that this person is dead, we would be able to use that to substantiate the authorization. If you are employed, because you know some of us have businesses, but we know we have 9-to-5 jobs as well. If you are employed, you require a job letter or payslip to be sent as possible. I know some places may not get payslips every week or every fortnight or every month. We have to request it. Once again, open and honest with us, we'll be able to handle those cases and those. We'll have to be able to handle things on a case-by-case basis. Right? You must have recommendations by an existing member in your family. So normally when people come to the credit union and they want to be a member, my first question to them is, okay, great, thank you. Do you know anybody else who's a member? Because then I go back through and I say, oh, if this person doesn't know anybody, because they might have seen an ad, they might have heard one of the laws of the conference or whatever, I can now say, I would like to, but I will be able to recommend you based on the fact that you want to become a member with us. Again, once you want to use the product or services of us or organization, good and good. Right? But I always advise that you know someone to become a member. And once you are a resident of Labrie or Boot Point, I can tell you know something. You know somebody who's a member right now. They may not be an active member. So when you tell them, hey, you're a member of the credit union, oh, yes, whatever, let them sign before, but also encourage them to come and update their account and use their account for themselves. We have these accounts as well, as I mentioned. So you can join your child from one day. As soon as they get the registration certificate, not just the certificate, but that piece of paper that they give you when you give birth, you can use that to join your child. Up until the child is 18. You will hold the account after the child is 18, but we always encourage that once you turn 18, I would say 19 or 20, you update your account and use it for yourself. What I want to explain at this point is that once you do have that account for your child, remember that your account is in the name child to buy books, even with the expenses to buy books, with the expenses to buy Christmas gift or whatever. But some people, and it happened quite recently, people don't understand that because they don't have their account themselves, they want to come and use the account for their use. And the child will receive the meeting, and we call them and we tell them, hi, we have an account at this credit union, come and update your account. We then get to go, oh, they will call my child and do it. But no, you start the account for your child. One of them start the account right before your child. But I always encourage people, if you're joining your child, you should be a member as well. So in that way, you contribute savings for your child, but you also contribute for yourself. Now, through business partners, you have different levels of people. As I mentioned before, we may not have any specific business services, but we have services that we can give to you, tailor to you for your business. So any loan that you will get from us, whether it's a personal loan or a loan for the purpose of business or a mortgage loan or a people loan, it will be made payable to you as a member. We are unfortunately not able to have business accounts by law unless your business is registered as a cooperative under the Corporate Status Act. Once you register a business representative today, you have two ways to make it: as a profit under the Companies Act or a non-profit under the NGO Act. Right? Basic requirements for the loan: 2 forms of ID, utility bill. If it's for a business purpose, the business registration certificate, but also any document you can have there. So your cash flow, your business projections, your cash flow, your business plan, any sort of documentation to say this is what I want money for, this is how it's going to impact me and my business, this is what we are going to use money for, it will be helpful and beneficial. All of our loans are subject to credit committee approval. Within reason, we can give you same-day access to loans once you put in your shares, but all of the loans are required to be approved by the credit committee meets once every week on a Monday after working hours. So usually I would say by Thursday, once it's approved, we will get all the funds. We can take the funds once we have cash back after certain limits. We can basically a check to you again. But also we can also deposit money to your bank account. Right? So it's easy and so I said business loan, but remember we don't have business loans, right? We have loans in the purpose of business. So again, whatever documentation and business you have, your business plan, your projections, your income and expenditure statement, etc. Bring it, talk to us, talk to our loan officers first. They will then dictate whether you should see the committee. We are able to give right now, we have one loan sale loan and one special loan type. The loan sale is called the easy interest loan, where we give up to 90% of your shareholders. So if you have $100,000 of shares in the credit union, you are able to get up to 90% of that $100,000. And because it is in your shares, we will be able to issue it to you on some basis, on a single. You cannot know the value. I would say sometimes the bigger amount of this will be credit committee, but because they need you, it's a little bit of a bit faster. And we also have something we've done even before I was in court, which is what I call customer practice. We give excess valuations. So right now, we give up to twice the valuations, right? We do up to twice the value of your shares. If you have 100,000, that loan will have to CBC by committee for sure. But once you have 100,000 in your account, you're able to give up to twice the value of your shares. It will be dependent on the conversation you will have with the committee. They will require that you come and see them. It's a set up an appointment for you and find ways to talk to you about it. But use that for your business as well. Yeah. Same requirements, 2 IDs, utility bills, the dog case and all business documents, and any other information you want to talk to them, they'll let you know. We have meter loans as well, so of course I do improve. I have one. I was able to use the credit union for that purpose as well. It's been good. I might tell my secretary and my director over there that I might come and so on, but we never. Right? It is important, especially as business owners, depending on the type of work that you do as well, a vehicle is important as necessary. You want to transport goods and services, you want to drop your product to your customer. Think about the legal manufacturing. The interest rate is 9% per annum. That works out to, I can't remember the figure, I'm not working in finance, but it works out to 9% per annum. Right? The difference with the requirements is that you will need the invoice or the rotation or the sale agreement letter if it's a second-hand vehicle. We will need the insurance, the fully comprehensive rotation, and we will also fund through loan that first year insurance. Mortgages, we all have a place to sleep. Shelter is a right through our constitution. I know, and I can tell you the process of owning homes in Trinidad and Tobago is eventually, it seems impossible. I can't see the end yet, but it's possible, right? All of these things are ways in which you can use for your business. You can use a mortgage, don't fast forward if you don't have one. Or if you have a space at home where you want to refurbish the music that for your business, think about a mortgage program. Mortgages are up to 20 years, and you must have certain requirements as well. If you put this up land specifically, you will need your WhatsApp clearance certificate, you will need your taxes, land and building taxes, you will need that up to date as well, but you will also need your regular documents. The only difference with this one is before with others, you can use either a judgment or a payslip, but the mortgages you will need it. If you use it for the purpose of the business, if you're using the business only, you will need your business registration documents, your articles of incorporation, your projections, and income and expenditure. So next steps for you. The first step, and I know that you want to register, you don't want business plan, but however, I'm not going to process, but create a business plan. If you don't have one, it's important to do that. Once you come to us at the credit union, and we keep that on file, so we know that this is something that you are doing actually, right? Register your business if it's not registered already. That will give you all the resources that you can, that you need to register your business. Then open your account with credit union or use the services of credit union, right? Think about depositing money in the credit union on a regular basis, because once we see that money go into your account, whether it's $5, whether it's $5,000, whether it's $500,000, once it's $50 on your account, that also stands as a creditation to us. That stands as a regular way of payment, so that we see that we're able to pay back your bills. Yeah? And then explore for another thing. So all of us, but also if you really want to explore other options as well, in addition to activity, then programs, family and friends,